Okay, today we've got a 1980 Chevy Luv, four-wheel drive. Just want to give people some advice on pulling the clutch. So on this truck here, that cross member is welded to the frame, and there's not much room to slide the transmission back because of the transfer case. But what I found is you get it back far enough here, you unbolt your clutch pack. Unbolt your clutch pack. Just get over here. Your clutch pack. You unbolt these bolts from the flywheel. You slide it back onto the shaft on the transmission here. Slide it back up on there. Pull the clutch disc out. And then with I used a 3/8 ratchet with I believe it's a 19 millimeter. This is a snap-on. You don't have to have snap-on. Icon or whatever you use, but it's a long 3/8 wobbly head. And I've got big hands, but I was able to put my, put my hand in here and just break them all loose. I put just something here, like a crowbar in here, and a pry bar to keep hold on the flywheel on the tooth, and break them all loose, and then unthread them with your fingers. Pull the flywheel out, and then everything else will, the clutch pack will slide off and fall out. You don't need to pull the engine. You don't need to disassemble the transfer case. Yeah, this isn't ideal, but it took me about 20 minutes to do this after I got the transmission back. So a lot less time than having to mess with the engine. And you can still, when you put this back together, you put your new throwout bearing in, and then slide your clutch pack on, put your flywheel up, put it in, bolt, torque them up. You probably want someone to hold the pry bar and torque them all on. Slide your disc on, put it on, and start your bolts. And you can move this side to side to get your alignment tool in there. This will go left and right. The transmission bell housing, you see there's movement. I can move this to the side and use my alignment tool to hold it center. The only thing is, this pilot bearing is going to be fun to replace. I can still get in here and get it out. What I'm going to use is use a little piece of steel. I turn one on my lathe, or a bolt. You can get a bolt close to the diameter of this hole inside here. You wrap it in electrical tape to get it sealed nice and tight. And then you put grease in there and then just tap it with a hammer and it'll push this right out. And then the new one, put in, just tap it with a little hammer. Like I said, not ideal. That's the way I did it. Don't really want to pull the motor or mess with that. There's a lot of stuff that could be in the way. And then you'd have to have a cherry picker up here. And a lot of guys don't have that stuff. So, and even want to mess with it because these hoods fold forward. So it's even, you'd have to go in from the side, and I don't know. I'm gonna probably post another video when it's all together. But yeah, that's how I did it.